Do you know that constricting feeling in your neck, not being able to fully turn your head, having difficulties when parking? Something is stuck, right? In this video, we will get to the bottom of what exactly that is and help with the mobility of your neck with 3 simple Liebscher Bracht exercises. Finally, there is a neck relaxation while resting, so to speak. We want to briefly clarify what it is when something is stuck. Most of the time, it is the muscles and fascia that are simply too immobile, that do not want to give in because we move our head too little in everyday life, because there are simply missing angles. And that leads to huge muscle strands, for example, the trapezius muscle, which goes from here sideways over, then goes even deeper, but the areas up here are usually tense. Then the stretch, which for everyone is here. And there is the head turner. And the head turner is something very special. It goes namely from here to the front and practically turns the head back and forth. And when the package is closed, then you have the feeling it's stuck, and we'll open it now very easily. It's best to do the exercises right away, follow me, but before we start, please feel again where it is stuck, what it is stuck on, how does it feel exactly. Firstly, it is important for you to develop a relationship with this pain, with this inability to turn, the tension, the pain, depending on what you have. And to compare it, because we are now doing the exercises, and it would be cool if after the exercises you would already notice a difference. And for that, it is important to clarify beforehand exactly what is actually hurting, where, in which angle. For the first exercise, you simply sit up straight, take both fingertips at the back of the head, and gently pull the head forward more and more, and try to keep the upper back straight. So not to tilt forward, but to stay completely straight. And you keep pulling the head further down. The more you pull, you notice that there is tension in the back of the neck, right next to the spine actually, and if you pull more, it naturally increases. Be careful, don't give in to the back, as I said, and then it gets even greater, and eventually you may feel a slight burning sensation. And that is completely fine. That is a typical stretching sensation there in the cervical spine. And you increase it now until it burns so much that you can still bear it well as a comfortable pain, as a comfortable perception practically. And while I explain this, you keep going. Try to rhythm your breath to the movement. That means you inhale. You stay like that while inhaling, and when exhaling, you give a little more. Yes, always stay like this when inhaling, and give in a little more when exhaling. And now we have prepared so far. Now we do our strength training so that all these muscular fasciae also change, so that they have even more in the end. You now press with your head upwards, but hold on so tightly that even though you press backwards with your head upwards, the head does not move, and then you relax again and continue into the stretch. And you notice it goes a little further, and then you do it again, you push up again. And then you let go and continue. And again you push upwards, let go and go further in. Then you slowly come out again, go briefly in the opposite direction, normalize again and feel directly. That was just a short exercise. It is possible that you have already made some changes there with your clamps. Then write a comment if that's the case. Let us know what's going on there. And now we are going to do the second exercise, which is basically a continuation of the first one. Take both fingers to the upper back of the head again and pull the head forward, but this time differently, not in a way that the cervical spine goes along, but we only move the head and try to keep the cervical spine where it is. This is, of course, not a long way that we can cover now. The cervical spine remains the same, only the head turns forward and downward. And now we move the head to the left. And then you notice a pain in the back which goes down a bit sideways, a bit forward. Breathe in there a few times. Breathe in deeply, breathe out deeply. And now we turn the head to the right in this position additionally. And let the shoulder be pulled down nicely. You hold the head there with your left hand and turn it a little further to the right. And there we stretch nicely in. And that can be good because now we are in this area of the head, which I showed earlier, on the skeleton, where it approximately runs. And now you stretch yourself more and more. And now try to turn your head to the left, but hold it firmly with your left hand. When controlling the movement at these angles and such, don't despair if you can't exactly understand what I mean. You can't really go wrong there. The only thing that can happen is that the exercise does not proceed as optimally as it should. But then there is still enough stretching left that also helps you. So don't worry, and above all, don't stress yourself, because stress causes tension and we want to get rid of that. Then you relax again, go a little further with your head to the left, and at the same time turn it a little to the right. This is not a simple control. Just try. And then you want to turn your head to the left again, but you hold it with your hand so that it doesn't move. And then we slowly return to the middle position. The head is still pulled forward. And now we do the same on the other side. Take another look to ensure that the cervical spine is relatively straight, not pulled forward, but rather the cervical spine is straight. Only the head wants to go down. And then we do a lateral bend with the head in this downward pulled position, or downward rotated, one should actually say, as far as possible. And then we additionally turn the head to the left. Staying in the exact position, we turn it to the left. And then you notice again how it pulls down very much to the side in front. If you don't notice it, it's not a problem. As I said, with repeated practice, it will always get better. This is one of the exercises where you have to familiarize yourself a bit first. And then continue stretching nicely. Breathe in deeply. Remember that the cervical spine does not want to move forward, it actually stays straight. Only the head is turned forward and downward. And now you want to turn your head back, so turn it to the right. You hold him tightly so that he can't go. And then you let go again, pull it a little further to the right overall, turn it a little further to the left. And once again, the whole thing, you hold it, but he wants to turn right now. You just have to practically hold it with your fingertips so that it cannot turn to the right. Relax again and go a little further into the stretch. And then you slowly come out again. That was a bit more challenging, I admit. Write me a comment about how it was for you. If you notice an improvement again, thumbs up, I would be happy. And now comes the third exercise. The third exercise can be that you already know it, but it is one of the most effective for this whole area. It's worth going in there again. And now align completely straight. Turn the head 45 degrees to the left. Pull the left shoulder down completely. Pull the chin towards the larynx and reach with the right hand over the head in the back area. And now pull the head forward down to the right. And then you feel the stretching diagonally down the back. Breathe yourself in beautifully. Do not give in to the upper back, that is the cervical spine. It may give in, but not the upper back. He must stay straight. Yes, nice. Keep stretching further in. Think about breathing again when it fits. Take a deep breath, go deeper on the exhale. And now we start again with our special strength training. Pull back and up, so to speak, back and to the left. Leave it curly and go further in. Stay on your limit, that is below the limit, so that it is just barely tolerable. And again, you pull back to the top left. Careful but clear. Always be a little careful with the cervical spine. Just go a little further into the stretch. And then we do the same on the right side so that it is nicely balanced. Pull right shoulder down. As a general rule, always lower your shoulder where you look, where you turn your head. When you have taken 45 degrees, pull the throat towards the larynx. Go over the head with the left hand and pull the head forward down to the left. And then you feel the stretching in the back right of your neck. Increase it until you notice now it's slowly approaching the limit. Think to yourself, is that still positive, or do I have to work too hard to bear it? That must not be. Keep the upper back completely straight. And tilt your head back up to the right. Careful but clear. Don't increase abruptly, increase slowly and steadily. Let go and go further inside. So pull the head further forward, down left. And tense again, relax and pull in again. And come out slowly, move a little. If you want to try an alternative neck routine with some simpler exercises, then click here. But now feel inside. Compare with earlier, before we started. What does your pain say? What does it tell you? What is the language? And how was the exercise? How did you like it? Was it difficult? Was it not so difficult? Make a comment. If you haven't given a thumb yet, I would appreciate one. And now we will do a neck relaxation while resting. And what you see now is a neck relaxation while chilling, so to speak. You just lie down. If you don't have the neck saver yet, then take a few books or something else on which you can rest your skull on a soft edge, because now you will notice exactly, now you are stretching your neck and you are doing nothing but surrendering to gravity. Our neck saver can still be adjusted, different heights and so on, but above all, it is about simply lying down, being able to partially reinforce it as well, and giving your neck the time, even much longer than 2.5 minutes, maybe up to 10 minutes, you can lay on it. Caution, many have fallen because it is so totally relaxing. Now briefly about ourselves, our neck saver. That is one of the aids we have developed to make practicing easier for you, so you can progress faster, so you can practice without wasting time resting. You can read or do something else while doing it. You can find more information about it here or in the picture below the video. And neck problems are something that is incredibly common. And we want people to understand that they can do something about it. So please share this video with everyone who has neck pain. So basically almost everyone, you can distribute it freely. Everyone will feel addressed by it. It would be really nice if you help people understand they can do something about it. If your neck already feels so good to you that you want to have this feeling all over your body, then please click here where you will find a neck program, a complete program, and down here you can subscribe to the channel, click the bell so that YouTube can remind you that a new video from Roland is available. Bye, until next time.